what's finna end. Thank y'all for riding with me. Where? You know you forever locked in with your boy, Stories with V. And it's time. Y'all know what I need y'all to do, man. Like the video, Goal of this video right here, man. Let's see if we can get 1,000 likes. So make sure y'all smash that like button, hit the subscribe button, kick back, relax. Let's ride real quick. AV Mob, let's go. What's up, Mob? Kicking it off from the top, man. Story number 1. We gonna keep going with these gang leaders, man. Now, this situation right here, right? This was how a good man came from the county, came into the city, took the city over, put a lot of good men in jeopardy in the time, but their run and their reign was probably one of the most vicious in Baltimore City, you feel me? So boom, whole time we got a little dude, he growing up now, he growing up out the county, he really from the county, but he ends up getting aligned or he ends up getting connected to a real solidified dude that's in the city. Now the dude that's in the city, he a well-known rapper, but forget him rapping. He really well known from his block. He come from a well-known block, one of the most biggest blocks in the city. You get what I'm saying? So now, when them two form a coalition or they lock in with each other, slowly but surely, yo, that's from the city. He bringing yo down like, come on, come down my way. Now where it get tricky is the rapper dude that's well known in the city. He got a block, and he got a block that can make a lot of money, but they ain't really got no good source of work. The little dude that's from the county, he come from a bloodline of OGs, and he had a father who was a good man for real. His father put him in position, quote unquote, but for real, he got an OG that he looked up to, and the OG was on a big level. Like, Shorty really had ties. His arm was long, so he was getting the bricks from wherever he was getting the bricks from. He bringing them into the city. He hitting bro off now whole time. The dilemma that he got is he got all these joints and nobody to give them to because it ain't really too many people out the county that's going to be shaking and moving on that type level to where as though you could come in the city, bust that shit down, break it off block by block, and you're going to be able to make it do what it do. So now he a smart man. He started thinking, well, look, I got a homeboy that's in the city. I'm going to fuck with him, see if I can give it to him, have him pumping through his block or whoever else that they know, and then I can just get my money off the joints like that. Now, he got a right-hand man who already solidified in the streets. He from down South Baltimore. So now, him, the dude that's down South Baltimore, he already well-known too. Him, he even knows the homeboy that you'll end up meeting. That's the rapper dude. So boom, the rapper dude is from over west. The right-hand man from down south. He from out the county. And we gonna get to the rest of the city. So boom, now he doing that for real. So now he got his homeboy that's down south. He giving the joints to him. Now, the homeboy that's down south, he more so, he around the hitters. Now, what do I mean by the hitters? He around them men that's going to really put that footwork in where the footwork need to be put in at. So now, what he start doing is, listen, you start building up and recruiting hustlers. I'm going to start building and recruiting up the muscle. So now, he responsible for the muscle side of the organization. The little county dude is responsible for the hustlers of the organization because he had more so he had the attitude of like he was wearing the flashy clothes. He was one of the first motherfuckers that was showing us bust down watches, little bust down chains, little shit. Like, they was moving on an advanced level. So now, mind you, this is where the brains of him come in at. He know people want to be like me. People want to get like me. So it wasn't hard for him to find motherfuckers who wanted to hustle because everybody was trying. It wasn't, when they had they run, it wasn't nobody who wasn't trying to get close to them. If you was from Baltimore City, you was trying to get up with these guys. So boom, now they starting to network. So now they starting to spread out. So whole time the little dude down south that's in charge of the muscle, he comes across a gold mine. Now what I mean by a gold mine is he come across one of the most dangerous people in Baltimore City, hands down. The police labeled him this. So whole time he bumps into yo. When he bump into him, the Lord Dangerous, yo, salute to the good brother. He take a liking to little South Baltimore. So he like, shit, yeah, you know, I'm trying to get with it. And he already got motherfuckers that's scared of him because he got an older brother that's dangerous too. So the older brother and the little brother, they on straight not playing in the city, know what's up with them. So now he brings them in. So now the two dangerous dudes, what do? They start recruiting they underlings, all the little dudes that they training up. So now he start putting all them in training. All these little dudes is trained to make it do what it do. So now whole time, boom, he bringing them, they moving how they supposed to move. So now it get to a point where as though the county dude, I guess he start thinking like, you know what, we might as well take over. So now he start trying to take over. Now, the thing about that is when you go to try to put your foot down on somebody else's situation, it got to go one or two ways. It's either it's going to go good, meaning they going to take your offer. All right, look, give us the package, we'll run that shit through. We going to pay the re-up, keep everything flowing right, and we good. Or motherfucker going to be like, no, we ain't going for that. We got our own connect. and we ain't trying to fuck with y'all. And that can end up turning into violence, because if the Lord dude who offering this feel like, man, what you playing with me? He can go ahead and call Lord Dangerous and them, and Lord Dangerous gonna get up on him. Or the Lord dudes who on the block right there can look at him like, you know what? You ain't really a threat. You just got money to pay Lord Dangerous and them. So for real, if we spank you right now, it ain't really much Lord Dangerous and them can do. You already gone. So boom, whole time dudes end up getting on ship. Everybody start, locking in with them. So now they the hottest in the town. They done damn near took over the city just off of Shorty knowing all the right people. Now, once he start getting solidified, he start rapping. So now once he start rapping, he really make it hot. I ain't gonna lie, good Lord nigga though, good Lord nigga. Whole time he start making it hot. Now in my eyes, I think he couldn't wait to go to jail, because a motherfucker, I told y'all, they always got that over your head. When you feel like, man, I'm the biggest and the baddest, I really do this, I stand doing that. Dudes that's on the block gonna be like, well, man, you ain't never even been over to jail, motherfucker. You might go over to jail and be a duck. So now I start to think that he take on this image like, man, I gotta get locked up. This is just my thoughts. I ain't saying it, but he started doing it. He started moving on some hot shit, putting things in the songs that was gonna get him caught up. So now, even so, to the point where as though when he ended up getting booked and going to trial, they was using the rap lyrics against him, you feel me? And this is how the city really got put on, like, no, they using IG and shit to bust us up in court. So now you gotta really be cautious. And this is when the prop joints start coming. It was a wicked and wild time, y'all. So boom. Now they ripping and running, he rapping, but then they get into a little bit of altercation with some dudes who giving them pushback, because everybody don't look at it like we just gonna get down to lay down. Some dudes look at it like, man, you not from here, you not from the city. You got people in the city that love you and they might do whatever you want them to do. But at the end of the day, if we knock you off, you knock the head off, the body fall. Now, mind you, Lord Dangerous and them gonna do what they do regardless. They not tripping. They gonna get work wherever work needed at, because it's Baltimore City. They ain't gonna never not be. They not gonna never not have work. So whole time, boom, dudes start giving them pushback. They start going to war, bodies start dropping. Y'all know the motto, we don't even get into that. But boom, 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 they lighten it up, going hit for hit. So whole time now the feds hit the city. When the feds hit the city, it's because the violence and the fit. Now it's starting to get real dangerous, and we already a small city. So now they looking like, oh, what's going on down there in Baltimore? They ends up smacking us, boom, they grab them up. Now, Lord County dude, he don't get grabbed up first. Lord Dangerous and them get grabbed up first, because they part of the violence. They the reason why the bodies is piling up. So now the feds come, they smack Lord Dangerous, his big brother, and the soldiers that they got up. Boom, all them stand tall. A1, day one, straight soldiers. Boom. They go ahead and catch they bits. Life, double life. Now, I told you, it's plenty neighborhoods, we ain't gonna name. It's plenty hoods that's involved in this, because like I told you, when Lord County came down, he linked in with all the big bosses, because all the bosses wanted to get with him, because he had motion in the city, and he had a real present motion, like he really was lighting the city up. So now when they ends up getting Lord Dangerous and them gets booked, they get life. Boom. So now the feds like, all right, let's get the money. We done got the muscle off the streets. Let's go after the money now. So now they start tracking the money. Lord Yo from down South Baltimore, the right-hand man, he do the unthinkable. So now he do the unthinkable whole time. He take them peoples on a run. Boom, he run them. So now when he run them, he don't just go on a run like to a little small city. He take them people country bound, like he goes across the border, wherever he go at. But he's still in contact with the good men that's in the city. Now, we ain't gonna tell y'all how he did this, but I'm talking about this was some vicious stuff. Whole time he's still running the organization. What he need to run his little part all the way from overseas. So he runs them people for probably like 10 months, 11 months. And while he running them, he coming across the news. He like one of the most wanted, whatever the case may be. But the city rooting for him. We like, man, go, bust him up. So whole time he ends up getting knocked off, messing with the little broad. They catch him out of the country. They extradite him back to the city. But still though, while he was on the run, he was still maneuvering what he needed to take care of with the lawyers and the legal fees. So by the time they did end up getting up with him, the time that he caught was doable. We wish jail on no man, but for what he could have got and what he ended up getting, he made out like a fat cat. So he laid back in the feds, feet up, representing that 037. Salute to the good men. But that was wicked and wild. So now, back to the county little rapper dude. He the last one to get grabbed. So when they come grab him, I told you he on some cocky stuff, like he coming in there playing with them peoples, talking about forget y'all know what it is, bop, bop, bop. So now they got a vendetta against him, like, man, we're going to knock sparks out your little ass because you playing with us. Whole time they They try to knock Sparks, they do, I think he got like a dub or better. So anything over a dub, but 10, 15 or 20, you got Sparks knocked out of you. You can do it, but it's still like, I'm gonna come home when I'm 30, 40, 45. That's a little hit for real. So now, you know, all of them is locked up, fighting the town, but it started to get dangerous when he started to put the raps, when he started to rap about the stuff, in my opinion. But organization came down, they went newsbound, you know, they went top 5, and it was what it was. But with that being said, family, let's jump into story number 2. Let's go into the second situation now. This dude here, he built the organization, took it down, but the way that he come into all this was mind-boggling off the jump. So we got this old head. He not even a young boy. By the time he come into this picture and into this neighborhood, he probably like 39, 40 years old. He an old dude. So now he from over east. So when he migrate, he get into some over east. Let's just say he catch a charge, and to be honest, I think he end up ratting. So when he gets grabbed up for the situation over east, he sit down with the police. Now, when he sit down with the police, one or two things happen. He tell, or both of them. He tell, or he become a CI, or he do both, because they sent him back out into the streets. And when they sent him back out into the streets, they give him like a connect. It was crazy. Like they give him a connect of somebody that's going to be, that he got to be dealing with. Like he got to deal with this guy. So he dealing with that guy, whatever the case may be, or he just an informant. One of the two. So now he migrates from East Baltimore over west. So when he come over west and he lock in with these certain little dudes that's over here, all of these guys is young. But when he migrate from over east, he come with a little bit of money and a little bit of work. And what it really was, it was perfect timing. The block was dry. So when he come over here with this work, this the thing, right? When you got a block that you know is a money-making block, but it's just like, we don't got the work to suffice this motherfucker. We don't really got enough work to feed this bitch. So whole time when he come over with the work, it's like, well, goddamn, this is exactly what we need. We got all the plays. We just don't got the work. He got all the work, no sales. So boom, he land right here with us. They get locked in with him. So now, man, this man turns this block around in 7 months. I'm talking about from month 1, the block was just regular, well-known stand-up men down there. They doing they 1-2, but they ain't really making no noise. In 7 months, this man had everybody, able-bodied in the city on that block. I'm talking about they had a little quota, they had a little organization that had the city on tilt. You got motherfuckers coming east, west, south from the county just to come down there and act like they're a part of this crew. You feel what I'm saying? So now the old dude that come from over east, he lock in with a made man from over West Baltimore. Now, the made man got a father who another outstanding dude, but he booked during the time. So whole time, when he lock in with him, they turn the block up. They got the block jumping hand over fist. But mind y'all, all this is happening. He's still either a snitch or he an informant. One of the two. So now they making money, they balling, they setting trends in the city. They making stores well known. Like, you know how it is when all the fly guys go to this one store. The whole city got to go to this store just so you can feel like, you know, you a part of the money. That's just how it is no matter where you at in the hood. That's just how it go. So now whole time they doing the 1-2 for real. He locked in with the little son. So now the son got some shit going on with a dude on the other side of town that it really don't got nothing to do with him, but it do just by like collateral damage. So the little west side dude, he had just got booked. Rumor is he did something bad, but it was never proven. It never came out whether it was true or not. So we don't put bad bones on nobody. But the little dude from the other side of town, he don't like him. So he put the bad bone on him. Now all his soldiers and everybody that's on his side of town, they spreading the word that he a rat. Whole time situation get hectic. Little West Side superstar find himself on the wrong end of the tracks at a situation. They bust him up. Boom, he ends up getting flatlined. So now when he get flatlined, the old head, he gets scared because he non-violent. He only over there to get a couple of dollars and set a few motherfuckers up. And honestly, I think he was getting people plucked off during the whole situation. Like, in the first 3 months that he came over there, he might have told the police, all right, lock such and such up. They the two big men. Boom, they get grabbed up out of the blue. Then you got motherfuckers, you might be like, boy, go grab a package from such and such and them. They go grab a package on their way back. They getting pulled over. Like, niggas is never getting pulled over. And then when the police is pulling them over, they know the exact stash spots where to go at. Like, they never checked this motherfucking stash spot. How would they even know to check right there? So shit just wasn't adding up. But it all lead back to the old dude because he working with the police the whole time. But